What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I want to talk about one of the many reasons I have gone almost entirely bankless over the last couple of years, and some new information that just came out regarding China gives me a lot of reassurance that I made the right decision. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more, and of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer a friend by the end of the month, and they're going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares for the referral. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month, and they're going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple. Everything will be linked in the description. So today, I wanted to talk about a couple of different things. I wanted to mainly talk about one of the newest reasons I want to stay as far away from banks as possible, to add to my list of all the other reasons that I stay as far away from the bank as possible. And this is actually, believe it or not, going to be my first video of the day, scheduled for 3, might even do 4. If I can think of another video topic before I leave the DYDSS trail. So I'm definitely really gonna need the G Fuel energy formula, sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a bunch of vitamins, 50 different flavors to choose from. This one is peach ring. I recommend it. I also recommend Bahama Mama and Snow Cone, $5 off your first purchase. Link in the description. So I wanted to talk about a couple of different things today. And to start off, I think we should probably talk about what's going on with China's economy right now and why it's on the brink of a complete and total collapse, and why banks are beginning to implode, and how this could be an early warning sign of what's to come our way. So to make this short, first things first, I learned earlier this month nearly 500,000 customers have lost their deposits after the Chinese banks let housing developers borrow ungodly amounts of money. And the issue here is that those developers are now defaulting on their debts. Now, if you didn't already know, real estate accounts for approximately 29% of China's entire economy. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I posted a video or two late last year about the whole Evergrande crisis, which was about how China's second largest real estate developing corporation ended up defaulting on their $19.2 billion debt. Think of that as one of the first dominoes leading up to what we're talking about today. So here we are about 10 months later, and the Chinese economy is on the verge of completely falling apart, a total collapse, which would, without a doubt, send a ripple effect out to the rest of the world due to how closely tied to everything China is. Now, to be honest, I'm personally not concerned about any of this. I'm kind of numb to this type of news at this point. I really don't care. I just wanted to share what inspired this video in the first place. So now, moving on to staying as far away from the bank as possible, I'm doing a couple of different things. And before we get into what those things are, I'm sure it's no surprise that the stock market is somewhat beginning to price in what's going on over there in China. We're starting to see a little bit of pain, and I personally believe we're going to see a whole lot more pain come September. We have a whole list of factors that I believe will be pulling the market in a downward direction, basically injecting the September effect with steroids. And speaking of the stock market, let me just issue 3 quick, friendly reminders to, number 1, go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you want, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. If you refer a friend by the end of the month, they're going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares for the referral, and you can do that 10 times. Refer 10 people, and you're going to get up to 1,000 free fractional shares. And of course, if you refer just 3 people that you know, tell 3 people about the app, and Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple, which is worth about $170 as I'm recording the video. Webull link in the description. Don't pass up on an opportunity. So now, back to going pretty much bankless. A couple years ago, I discovered that keeping cash for prolonged periods of time, outside of an emergency savings account, of course, is kind of a foolish thing to do. In fact, I believe that saving just for the sake of saving is stupid. I think that if you're going to save, you should only be saving to invest. Again, outside of an emergency savings account, like an emergency fund. Just my opinion. But I do keep some cash in the bank, which is why I said in the intro I haven't gone entirely bankless, but I've gone pretty close. I keep a little bit of cash in my checking account, which I like to call my spending account, because the only money I put in there is money that I plan on spending, aka paying my bills with. The bare minimum. I don't keep $1 extra in there. I know exactly how much I am required to spend, and that is the exact dollar amount that I allow to sit there in the checking account. It's only going to be there for 30 days max, and I do this every single month. I do not keep any additional or unnecessary amounts of cash in that checking account. That is my bill paying account, and other than that, I couldn't care less about it. And of course, other than the checking account, I like to park my currency, or should I say my value, in assets. I think assets are the superior way of storing value. One way I do this is obviously with silver and gold, which I've been talking about for a couple of years, and at this point it's really only just a hobby for me. I think coins are cool, so I pick up a few from time to time. I no longer consider it to be a priority or something that I view as a financial obligation of mine. It's financial defense, and right now I'm a little bit more focused on playing financial offense. And there are some solid financial benefits that come along with physical precious metals. Again, as I've been explaining for going on 5 years now. But beyond that, I also like to invest every single day. I'm in wealth building mode right now, focusing on beefing up my net worth as much as I can and as fast as I can in a sustainable way, rather than trying to cling on and preserve the small amount that I have. No. Let me build something up first. I need to have something worth preserving before I can preserve it. That's why I'm in wealth building mode right now, not so much wealth preservation mode. But in the meantime, while I prepare myself for what I believe could end up being the September effect on steroids next month, I'm hanging on to some cash. More cash than I would ordinarily be comfortable holding on to. Like I said before, I don't really like holding on to cash. I don't really believe in saving for prolonged periods of time. I'm hanging on to some extra cash. And I've been since the middle of July, in preparation for the September effect, which I fully believe we are going to see in full swing this year. I don't keep that cash in a savings account. I don't keep it in my checking account. I keep it in my brokerage account. It's currently just sitting there, uninvested. And also, by the way, gaining 1.5% in interest while I figure out what the next move is going to be. Now, I know that 1.5% isn't anything impressive. It's not supposed to be. I didn't bring it up to brag. I just brought it up just for the sake of bringing it up. It's gaining that 1.5% interest. Not that that matters, especially during times like these where we're looking at 8.5% inflation. Interest rates are losing that fight, to say the least. But it's sitting there in preparation for next month, because I plan on diving back in. I plan on attacking next month financially, if I end up being right about the September effect, which I can say with the utmost conviction. And if I'm wrong, guess what? I'm still going to invest anyway. There's no losing here. I'm either going to win or I'm going to really, really, really win. So that's just how I see it. And that's why I have decided to go almost entirely bankless. I only use the bank as a tool. The bank does not like me. The bank is not a fan of me. I've been using credit cards for years and years and years and years. I've never paid a penny in interest, never paid a late fee, never paid an overdraft fee, never paid anything like that. Every single one of my credit cards are free to use. They don't have an annual fee, and most of my credit cards offer me cash back and rewards and whatnot. So I don't pay anything to have them. The bank pays me to have them. They are not a fan of mine. They don't watch my videos, and if they do, they're the ones who are leaving the negative comments, being like, oh, your videos are too long, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, though, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and your thoughts on the concept of going bankless. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny, and it still works. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. Refer a friend to the app by the end of the month, and Webull is going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet, by the way. Ford, Coca-Cola, the list goes on. And if you refer 3 people, just send the little invite to 3 people that you know. Click the little invite button, and bing, bang, boom. 3 people that you refer to the app, Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple, which, once again, as I'm recording the video, each share of Apple is worth about $170 right now. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. At this point, you only have a couple of days left, so capitalize on that while you can. And if you don't want the free stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Why wouldn't you? Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get whatever else you want to get with it. Webull link in the description. Oh, and also last but not least, if anybody wants to try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a bunch of vitamins, like 50 different flavors to choose from. This one is Peach Rings. I also recommend Bahama Mama and Snow Cone. If you want $5 off your first purchase, click the link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic when it comes to everything going on with the Chinese economy. I know that wasn't really the focal point of the video, but that was the inspiration for this video. So if you have any thoughts on that, let me know in the comments. And more importantly, what are your thoughts on the concept of going bankless, or the concept of going almost entirely bankless, I guess we should probably say. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!